Haribo. He would wake up everyone, rise and rejoice to the name Haribo, Haribo.
Om Srila Gaura Haridas, Om Prabhupada, Om Sarasvati, Om Babaji, Om Thakur, Om Nityananda, Om Caitanya, Om Radhe, Om Krishna. So I will read from Adi Lila, chapter 4, starting from verse 220. If there is something wrong with loud or light or understanding, just give me a sign, okay? Yeah. Jaya Jaya Sri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Sri Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. Lord Chaitanya appeared with the sentiment of Radha. He preached the Dharma of this age, the chanting of the holy name and pure love of God. In the mood of Srimati Radharani, he also fulfilled his own desires. This is the principal reason for his appearance. Lord Sri Caitanya and is Krishna, the embodiment of rasas. He is amorous love personified. He made his appearance to taste this conjugal mellow and incidentally to broadcast all the rasas. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. My dear friends, just see how Sri Krishna is enjoying the season of spring, with the gopis embracing each of his limbs. He is like amorous love personified. With his transcendental pastimes, he enlivens all the gopis and the entire creation. With his bluish black arms and legs. Which resemble blue lotus flowers, he has created a festival for Cupid. Lord Sri Krishna Chaitanya is the abode of Rasa. He himself tasted the sweetness of Rasa in endless ways. Thus, he initiated the Dharma for the age of Kala. The devotees of Lord Chaitanya know all these truths. Advaita Acharya, Lord Nityananda, Srivasa Pandita, Gadadhara Pandita, Svarupa Damodara, Murari Gupta, Haridas Thakur, and all the other devotees of Sri Krishna Chaitanya love bowing down with devotion. I hold their lotus feet on my head. I have given a hint of the 6th verse. Now please hear as I reveal the meaning of that original verse. Desiring to understand the glory of Radharani's love, the wonderful qualities in him that she alone relishes through her love, and the happiness she feels. And the happiness she feels when she realizes the sweetness of his love, the Supreme Lord Hari, richly endowed with her emotions, appeared from the womb of Srimati Sachi Devi, as the moon appeared from the ocean. Hare Krishna Pani Fredi Madhu Gede Marita. All these conclusions are unfit to disclose in public, but if they are not disclosed, no one will understand them. Therefore, I shall mention them, revealing only their essence. Know that loving devotees will understand them, but fools will not. So that loving devotees will understand them, but fools will not. Therefore, I shall mention them, revealing only their essence, so that loving devotees who chant in ecstatic love, will understand them, but fools will not. Anyone who has captured Lord Sri Caitanya Mahaprabhu and Lord Nityananda Prabhu in his heart will become blissful by hearing all these transcendental conclusions. All these conclusions are like the newly grown twigs of a mango tree. They are always pleasing to the devotees who in this way resemble ecu birds, special birds, I think. The camel-like non-devotees cannot enter into these topics. Therefore, there is special jubilation in my heart. For fear of them, I do not wish to speak. But if they do not understand, then what can be happier in all the 3 worlds? Therefore, after offering obeisances, to the devotees for their satisfaction, I shall speak without hesitating. Once Lord Krishna considered within his heart, everyone says that I am complete bliss, full of all rasas. All the world derives pleasures from me. Is there anyone who can give me pleasure? One who has 100 times more qualities than me could give pleasure to my mind. One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world, but in Radha alone I feel the presence of one who can give me pleasure. One more qualified than me is impossible to find in the world. But in Radha alone I feel the presence of one who can give me pleasure. Although my beauty defeats the beauty of 10 million cupids, although it is unequaled and unsurpassed, and although it gives pleasure to the three worlds, seeing Radharani gives pleasure to my eyes. Although my body lends fragrance to the entire creation, the scent of Radharani's limbs captivates my mind and heart. Although the entire creation is full of different tastes, because of me, I am charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Srimati Radharani. And although my thought is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radharani. Although my touch is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radharani. Thus, although I am the source of happiness for the entire world, the beauty and attributes of Radhika are my life and soul. Hare Krishna Gauraharidas. I don't know what it means, effect. I'm sorry. Don't put yourself down again. That's it's not to me you're speaking, Dashat. I think you're speaking to Freddy. It's you're speaking to Freddy, I think. Although the entire creation is full of different tastes, because of me, I am charmed by the nectarian taste of the lips of Srimati Radharani. And although my touch is cooler than 10 million moons, I am refreshed by the touch of Srimati Radharani. Thus, although I am the source of happiness for the entire world, the beauty and attributes of Sri Radhika are my life and soul. In this way, my affectionate feelings for Srimati Radharani may be understood but on analysis I find them contradictory. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani. My eyes are fully satisfied when I look upon Srimati Radharani. But by looking upon me, she becomes ever more advanced in satisfaction. The flute-like murmur of the bamboos rubbing against one another steals Radharani's consciousness, for she thinks it to be the sound of my flute, and she embraces a tamara tree. Mistaking it for me. You will feel my wonderful embrace soon, Coraridas. What was from Yamuna? I don't understand. I don't understand that word. There was a word feto, fleto, fecto, fec. I will try to find it later. Okay. The flute-like murmur of the bamboos rubbing against one another steals Radharani's consciousness, for she thinks it's to be the sound of my flute, and she embraces the tamara tree, mistaking it for me. I have gotten the embrace of Sri Krishna. She thinks, so now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms. Okay, well, I was intended to go to Yamuna when you were in Germany, but then I was intended to go to Nottingham, but then you asked me to come to Germany, so I had to make a choice. Oh. I'm sorry, my battery is low. Just a minute, sorry. I have gotten the embrace of Sri Krishna, she thinks, so now my life is fulfilled. Thus she remains immersed in pleasing Krishna, taking the tree in her arms. When a favorable breeze carries to her the fragrance of my body, she is blinded by love and tries to fly into that breeze. When a favorable breeze carries to her the fragrance of my body, my God, it's so extremely beautiful. The fragrance of my body, she is blinded by love and tries to fly into that breeze. When she tastes the petal shoot by me, she emerges in an ocean of joy. And forgets everything else. Even with hundreds of mouths, I cannot express the transcendental pleasures she derives from my association. Seeing the luster of her complexion after our pastimes together, I forget my own identity in happiness. The sage Bharata has said that the mellows of lover and beloved are equal. Yeah. The sage Bharata has said that the mellows of lover and beloved are equal, but he doesn't know the mellows of my Vrindavan. The happiness I feel when meeting Radharani is 100 times greater than the happiness I get from meeting others. My dear auspicious Radharani, your body is the source of all beauty. Your red lips are softer than the sense of immortal sweetness. Your face bears the aroma of a lotus flower. Your sweet words defeat the vibration of the shaku, and your lips are cooler than the pulp of sandalwood. All my transcendental senses are overwhelmed in ecstatic pleasure by tasting you, who are completely decorated by beautiful qualities. How poetic. Her eyes are enchanted by the beauty of Lord Krishna, the enemy of Kamsa. Her body thrills in pleasure at his touch. Her ears are always attracted to his sweet voice. Her nostrils are enchanted by his fragrance, and her tongue hankers for the nectar of his soft lips. She hangs down her lotus-like face, exercising self-control only by pretense. But she cannot help showing her external signs of her spontaneous love for Lord Krishna. Considering this, I can understand that some unknown mellow in me controls the entire existence of my captivator, Srimati Radharani. I am always eager to taste the joy that Radharani derives from me. In spite of various efforts, I have not been able to taste it, but my desire to relish that pleasure increases as I smell its sweetness. Formerly, I appeared in the world to taste mellows, and I tasted the mellows of pure love in various ways. I taught devotional service that springs from the devotees, spontaneous love by demonstrating it with my pastimes. But these three desires of mine were not satisfied. For one cannot enjoy them in a contrary position. Unless I accept the luster of the ecstatic love of Sri Radhika, these three desires cannot be fulfilled. Therefore, assuming Radharani's sentiments and bodily complexion, I shall descend to fulfill these three desires. I shall descend to fulfill these three desires. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. In this way, Lord Krishna came to a decision. Simultaneously, the time came for the incarnation of the age. At that time, Sri Advaita was earnestly worshipping him. Advaita attracted him. Advaita attracted him with his loud calls. First, Lord Krishna made his parents and elders appear. Then Krishna himself, with the sentiments and complexion of Radhika, appeared in Navadvip, like the full moon. Like the full moon from the womb of Mother Sachi, which is like an ocean of pure milk. Meditating on the lotus feet of Sri Rupa Goswami, I have thus explained the 6th verse. I can support the explanation of these two verses, verse 5 and 6 of the first chapter, with a verse of Sri Rupa Goswami. Lord Krishna desired to taste the limitless nectarian mellows of the love possessed by one of his multitude of loving themselves. Sri Radha. And so he has assumed the form of Lord Chaitanya. He has tasted that love while hiding his own dark complexion with her effulgent yellow color. May that Lord Chaitanya confer upon us his grace. Thus the auspicious invocation, the essential nature of the truth of Lord Chaitanya and the need for his appearance have been set forth in 6 verses. Praying at the lotus feet of Sri Rupa and Sri Raghunatha, always desiring their mercy, I, Krishnadasa, Narata, Sri Caitanya Charitamrita, following in their footsteps. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you, everybody. I will